Hey, welcome back. If you've resolved to eat healthier now that it's the new year, you might want to incorporate a little more fiber in your diet. But how much do you actually need? Well, we've got registered dietitian Sue Ma here to give us all the details on how to keep us regular. That's why you're here.
That's for sure, absolutely.
Okay, so Sue, how much fiber do we actually need in a day?
Well, you know, women need about 25 grams of fiber a day, and guys need 38 grams of fiber a day. And they need more fiber because they're eating more food and more calories, right? And fiber is so important. There are actually two main types of fiber.
Okay.
The soluble fiber and the insoluble fiber. So the soluble fiber is the type of fiber that helps to keep our blood cholesterol levels healthy and also helps to manage our blood sugars. And you find soluble fiber in oats, oatmeal, vegetables, fruit, nuts, seeds, beans, that sort of thing. The soluble fiber, on the other hand, is what keeps us regular, right? That keeps things moving down there. And we find soluble fiber in apples, sweet potatoes, cauliflower, bran is another one, and whole grains.
Okay, so all those foods you just said, those are real foods. These
Those are
like
real,
not
wholesome
packaged foods.
Not packaged foods.
No, so we're going real. We've got some easy ways to up the fiber in your diet. We're going to start off with the most important meal of the day with breakfast. So what do we have here?
Okay, so we've got a bowl of whole grain cereal with some strawberries. Not too bad, and that gives us about 5 grams of fiber. Pretty good, but we want to boost that up a bit. So what are we going to do? We're going to have an apple. We're going to cut about half the apple and just throw these apple slices on the cereal.
I love it.
Yep, and then the other half of the apple, guess what? We're going to have it with some peanut butter.
Oh, an awesome extra snack.
Extra snack, extra protein, extra fiber.
And by doing that, you take your meal that had initially 5 grams of fiber, you're going to boost that, you're going to double it more than with 10.5 grams of fiber with a simple addition.
How easy is that to do?
So
and it's healthy, it's delicious, and it just boosts the nutrition of your breakfast.
And that's a realistic breakfast for a lot of us. Cereal, it's super easy.
So practical, so realistic.
Okay, so let's jump over to lunchtime.
Right.
I know a lot of people are switching over to salads as well in the new year, getting past all those cookies. So what are we going to do with this meal?
Okay, so our salad starts with some cucumbers, some tomatoes, you see some beautiful peppers, lots of feta cheese, and a slice of whole grain bread.
A good Greek salad.
A good Greek salad. And how much fiber does that give us right now?
Well, we have about 4 grams. As I learned from the breakfast, 4 grams is probably not going to be enough. So how can we boost this?
Because we need 25 to 38 grams of fiber. So what we're going to do is I'm going to give you some chickpeas.
Okay.
So you're going to add about half a cup of chickpeas.
Is that probably this whole thing?
Oh, a little bit less than the whole thing.
Okay, so we'll just dump some of these on.
And then I'm going to add about half an avocado.
Oh, I love that.
And you know what? Healthy fats, good nutrition, fiber, and we've turned this lunch from
4 grams into 15?
We've added 11 grams of fiber just by adding the chickpeas and the avocado. Isn't that incredible?
That's
and it's
unreal.
Such a healthy, delicious, and beautiful looking salad.
Yeah,
too.
it honestly, well, it went from like a side salad to a good meal.
To a good hearty meal.
It.
Exactly.
Okay. Speaking of kind of snacky food,
Yes.
something a little bit smaller, what's an easy way to just throw in a dose of fiber without like grabbing that like can of fiber and dumping it into water?
So fresh fruit. Any time of the day. So fruit gives you about 2 to 5 grams of fiber, depending on what you choose. Try to keep the skins on if you can. So I'm going to choose a pear because guess what? 1 pear, 5 grams of fiber.
Really?
Just like that. Keep the skin on, delicious, nourishing, and also hydrating.
Okay, so a good tip too for parents like me, I often cut the skin off like on an apple for my younger son because it's easier for him to get through, but maybe something to encourage him to try.
Keep it on if he can and have it with some peanut butter, right?
I love it, I love it. Okay, and then we're heading over to dinner and we've got this beautiful stir fry.
Beautiful stir fry with some brown rice for fiber. Lots of veggies, beautiful broccoli and carrots. And so how much fiber do we have in this meal?
So we've got 6 grams of fiber. We only have one thing to add, just a little bit. What is this, sesame seed?
We're going to add some toasted sesame seeds.
Okay.
And guess what? I'm going to add about a tablespoon. And that automatically bumps up the fiber content to...
Okay, so we go from 6 to 7.5. Okay, that's not bad at all.
So altogether, I now have about 38 grams of fiber in my day's worth of meals.
Honestly, you made that so much easier.
It's so easy.
Than I thought it was going to be.
Practical tips, delicious, healthy, wholesome foods.
Can I ask you about the rice, though? You mentioned specifically brown rice. So is that going to be a better option in terms of fiber as opposed to like a basmati or just plain old white rice?
Well, compared to the white rice, it'll have almost double the amount of fiber.
Really?
Yeah, so if you can choose brown rice or even wild rice, it'll have a little bit more fiber than the white rice.
Okay, fair enough. Sue, thanks so much for coming in.
You're so welcome.
Okay. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.